I was going into the store the other day. This guy's coming out. I opened the door for him. No big deal. He grabs the door all aggressive. He just grabs it like, I got it, bro. Even through the Janet Jackson head thing, right? No one says tough guy like a little Rhythm Nation. Like grabs the door, like, I got it, bro. It's like, you can fucking have it, pal. It's a door. I don't even know what we're talking about at this point. I was gonna say you're welcome, but I guess I'm sorry. I really don't know what to say. I'm sorry I opened the door for you. I didn't mean to insult your manly door opening skill. I'm sure you're wicked.